Milan come to Cagliari on the back of a win at European champions Real Madrid, but Paulo Fonseca has conceded that victory at the Bernabeu will mean nothing unless the rossoneri can follow it up with maximum points in Sardinia this evening. The big news broke yesterday in Fonseca's press conference. 16-year-old Francesco Camarda will lead the line for Milan on this, his full rossoneri bow. We're just moments away from Cagliari-Milan on this Saturday evening in Serie A. Nice tribute there to Gigi Riva, whose birthday was a couple of days ago, the 7th of November. We lost him in January, one of the Italian game's greats, the greatest player in Sardinian football history. Nicola makes 4 changes to the Cagliari side that lost at Lazio. Sherry is a shock inclusion in goal, while Palomino and Deola replace suspended pair of Mina and Adoppo, respectively. It's Viola who gets the nod over Gaetano in the other switch. He'll be part of the 3 playing behind Roberto Piccoli. Great to see so many young supporters in tonight at Unipol Domus. Three alterations for Milan from their 3-1 win at Real Madrid. Pavlovic is preferred to Tomori, while Chukwueze replaces Musa. But the huge story comes up front with Morata injured. His place goes to 16-year-old Francesco Camarda. We've known about him for some time, but this is the first time we will see him from the first whistle in Milan colours. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is here. This is where he scored on his full debut as part of his second spell with the rossoneri. Cagliari need points in their efforts to stay in the division. Milan hope to go on a winning run to force their way back into the title race. We're up and running at Unipol Domus, and immediately Cagliari on the front foot. But Emerson Royal relieved to see the ball stray into touch. Emerson Royal given away to Deola. Luvumbu trying to win the game's first corner. Did get his first goal of the season, Tito Luvumbu, with that strike at Lazio. Davide Nicola has called on him to increase his output in the final third in terms of goals and assists, and it is an early corner here for Cagliari. Viola with the set piece. And that's Zortea! All the talk about Milan, all the talk about the teenager, but it's Cagliari who score with just a minute on the clock. Nadir Zortea thumping it into the corner. The first attack of the game, Viola's corner wasn't dealt with, and Zortea did really well. It sat up invitingly, but there's no chance for Maignan. And that has certainly poured cold water on Milan's ambitions. Chukwueze. Camarda trying to hold it up. He's done well here to find Pulisic. Pulisic. Camarda with the cutback. Camarda again. Chukwueze. Lovely skill. This is Rafael Leao. And still just over the bar. Pulisic. Pavlovic. Now Leao. Reinders between the lines. He's having a really good run of goal-scoring form. Reinders for Rafael Leao. How good is that? I'm not sure what's better, the pass or the finish. But after his star turn in Madrid, Rafael Leao back to his bread and butter, scoring goals in Serie A. Exquisite ball from Tijani Reinders, but Leao showed desire and pace to get him behind. Cagliari backed off the Dutchman. Rafael Leao made the run. The weight on the pass was perfect. It still needed lifting beyond Sherry. But clearly, Paulo Fonseca has got it right. It's another Viola corner. Luperto this time. It was nearly 2 goals from as many corners for Cagliari. Piccoli, he's done really well here. Piccoli! But he's denied by the flag. Zappa's ball into Piccoli, did well to bring it down, did even better to hold off the defender. Another look at how far Piccoli was beyond the last defender. Augello, Deola, Luvumbu has time and space. Augello with the cross. Zortea! Almost had his second. Maignan's done well to keep that out. Augello, nice idea, the ball round the corner from Viola, but Chow knew what was coming. Fofana for Rafael Leao, he's through here, Rafael Leao, it's the second, it's his second. And might this be the start of something special from Rafael Leao, a goal-scoring run. The bare minimum, really, given his talent. He got the equalizer, he scores the goal to give Milan the lead. And he went from scoring 1 goal before tonight in 13 appearances to 2 in the first half here. All about the pace to surge away from Palomino. And dare I say it, shades of Ronaldo phenomenal there. The ability to go round the goalkeeper and afford himself an empty net. Piccoli meantime. Maignan is in a lot of pain. The referee must surely stop play here. The goalkeeper's down injured. Maignan, making the brave save, has injured himself in the process. Gabriele Zappa. Zortea. Cagliari have numbers forward. Zortea with the ball in. Zito Luvumbu, and Piccoli's missed a sitter. What a chance for him. Pavlovic has given it away. Zortea enjoying himself tonight. Deola. Augello. It's the early cross from him. Zappa round the back! And this one does count. Gabriele Zappa A very unlikely goal scorer. It's only the second time he's ever found the net in Serie A. It's another reprieve for Milan. Cagliari have had the ball in the net 3 times in the first half. 2 of them have been ruled out for offside. After Piccoli, now Viola's goal is chalked off. But Davide Nicola will try and look on the bright side. They've put it past Maignan 3 times, but they still trail. The scoreline reads Cagliari 1, Milan 2. Boos ring around Unipol Thomas. They felt hard done by at Lazio. They feel aggrieved this evening. 2 goals disallowed. Viola, the wrong side of the last defender after Zappa had put it back across goal. Prior to that, we had 3 goals. Piccoli had 1 in the net, was also disallowed. Zortea scored with barely 60 seconds on the clock. But in between, a brace from Milan's main man, their highest earner, Rafael Leao. At the break, Cagliari 1, Milan 2. Milan have the lead now at Cagliari, but they're far from out of the woods in Sardinia. Big second half for both sides. Cagliari hoping to avoid 4 straight losses. Milan looking to make it 5 wins from 6 in this mini period between the October and November international breaks. That across all competitions. Not bad for a sequence which has included matches against Real Madrid, the reigning European champions, and Napoli, the current league leaders in Serie A. No changes to either side. Start of this second half, so Camarda continues. Reinders. Chukwueze. Awkward one for Emerson Royale. Again, Cagliari go to press. Piccoli feels he can make life difficult for Malik Chow in particular. Neither of these two are particularly good on the ball, Pavlovic and Chow. Pulisic playing left wing, Camarda calling for it, Pulisic playing him in, Francesco Camarda, back across for Chukwueze. He almost had an assist there, Camarda. Augello, good looking cross for Viola, Piccoli attacks it, and Zortea again. On another night, he could have had a hat-trick. Here's Zappa, he'll get there, and this time he scores! Viola wasn't there to pinch the goal from Gabriele Zappa. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. Viola will be the most relieved man on the entire island, I'm sure. This goal does stand. Makumbu's ball over the top, Chow didn't deal with it. Zappa won it with his chest, and then he got an assist from Fofana. And he snuck it under Maignan. It's a goal out of nowhere, really. Fofana the inadvertent assist maker. And Zappa just slid it under Maignan. And it is very hard to disagree with this scoreline. 4 goals equally shared. Chukwueze with the cross, Camarda attacked it. Piccoli looking for Viola. Chow won the challenge. Chukwueze. Pulisic has got back on side. Pulisic with the cross. Camarda! Almost. That was his big moment. That was his name up in lights. Bent in by Viola. And round the back, it was Roberto Piccoli. Zappa in too much of a hurry, he's smashed it out of the stadium. When the going gets tough, send for the English. Tammy Abraham and Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the way. Chukwueze making way for Loftus-Cheek, so Pulisic might well go wide, and unsurprisingly, Camarda's full Milan debut comes to an end after 65 minutes of promise. Not too many opportunities in front of goal, but he will get more chances. Fofana, time and space for Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Pulisic. Still Christian Pulisic, and Tammy Abraham scores minutes after coming off the bench. He might have been snubbed for the teenager, but you can't put a price on experience. And when Milan needed a goal, Fonseca sent for Abraham, and the Englishman has delivered. Rafael Leao playing left back. He was involved in the start of this move. Fofana for Loftus-Cheek, and after Sherry couldn't hold Pulisic's shot, there was Abraham gambling. A lifetime of scoring goals told him that's where he needed to be. Della for Augello. Musa has to come across. This is Zito Luvumbu trying to pin Tomori. Augello with the ball in. Zappa peeling away! Astonishing performance from Gabriele Zappa. Fonseca incredulous. But Cagliari are crowing after that. He'd scored 1 goal in only 100-odd appearances in Serie A before tonight. He scored twice tonight, and but for Viola, it would be a hat-trick. Absolutely pure on the volley. Luvumbu did well. It's another devilish delivery from Augello, and that took some finishing from Zappa. He's overshadowed Rafael Leao this evening. That tells you how good he's been. And it's 3 each as we move into added time. Lapadula down, Pavoletti! Who's going to make something happen for the Rossoneri? Might it be Musa? Reinders waits on the edge of the box. Musa with the cross, Okafor! Easy for Sherry. What a wonderful game of football. A beautiful advertisement for Serie A. Gabriele Zappa came to the fore. 2 goals for him, the same number as Rafael Leao this evening. Cagliari had the lead, they trailed twice. In the end, they fight back valiantly to claim a point. Milan just can't find any consistency domestically, but this is a point which might well prove pivotal come the end of the season, when they've all been counted up and Cagliari try and beat the draw. And it finishes at Unipol Thomas. Cagliari 3, Milan 3.